Hello there. Tonight we are going to make another pocket embellishment. So using this neat shape punch that I have, if you've got something similar or a die cut similar, then go ahead and pull those out, and you're going to need 2 white and 2 colored ones. And this one I've actually run through the polka dot folder. So this one's just straight, and this is actually a index card. All right, so what we're going to do is this. We're going to take this and we're going to fold this one up. So I'm just going to fold it up about that much, I guess. So just like that. So that way this can be our pocket, okay? Alrighty. And then we're going to do the same thing with the other one. So, and it doesn't have to be exact. So I'm just going to go ahead and fold it up till this goes up to about here. So I'm kind of folding it in thirds is what I'm doing. Okay, how close are they? Ooh, almost. That's not too shabby. I'm actually impressed. Wow. Okay, I eyeballed that pretty darn good. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to put glue on this front panel first. Turn it over this way. Get it all the way across the bottom, all the way out to the outer edges. Close it up and take this, and we're going to go ahead and line it up on there so it matches perfect there. And we can turn that over and give that a good little rub. If you want to use your burnishing tool, you can do that. We're going to let that one dry. We're going to do the same thing on this one. And go ahead and put glue down on the bottom of this one. Okay, fold it back up. I'm going to take this one and lay this, line it right up. And yes, you can use decorative paper on this instead of solid cardstock, but I figured I'd be a little different tonight. Okay, then we're going to take our scissors and we're going to turn these over, and we're just going to snip right across without cutting the fold. Okay. That's perfect. Okay, so we're cutting the color piece, not the white piece. All right, so then we're going to turn it over this way, and then we're going to take this and turn it over, and we can put it right in here. Now, when you put it right in there, I want you to see you're going to have a slight border going around on the top. If that bothers you, then you can take this out and you can trim off just a wee little tiny hair. And I'll show you what I mean. That much. Just enough. So that way, when you glue this piece in, now it'll line up perfect. Isn't that neat? All right, so let's go ahead. And this one, I'm just gonna go for it because it doesn't really overhang that much anyways, and you're not gonna see the back. So, but if that bothers you, you could certainly cut a little sliver off. All right, so now we're just gonna go ahead and put glue on the back of this piece. And slide that on in there, and then line up the top of it. Make sure that's lined up good. Turn it over. Give that a good little back rub. Alrighty. We're going to do the same thing with this one. Put some glue on here. Put that in there. Go ahead and line it up. Okay, that's better. And then go ahead and burnish that on. All right. There we go. So now it looks like this when you open it. And when you close it, looks like that. So now what we have to do is glue down just the two little sides right here. All right, I keep grabbing for that glue thing. Silly me. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put a little glue right here and a little glue right here. And I'll pick it up and show you where I'm putting the glue, just so you know. Just enough on the two corner bumps. This bump here and this bump here. Just enough so that you can glue it down and let it adhere together. So now we have our little pocket right here. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same thing on this one. There we go. All right, now we can decorate these. So you can either do it this way, or you can pop a hole in the front on the top and add a string to make it into a tag one. So maybe I'll do one tag and one knot. How's that? That way you can see it either way. I'll make this one into a tag. So you just got to find this center here. Go ahead and punch a little hole out. Okay, then we're going to add a piece of fiber to it. I think I want it long enough for a bow. And then you pull the fiber through. Whoops. Excuse me. Alrighty, and then you tie this in a bow. I sure made that pretty long enough, that's for sure. But that's okay. Boy, that twisted right around. That's kind of funny. Is it going to lay flat for me? No, it's not. All right, that's weird. I wonder why it did that. Let's try that again. That's much better. All right. There. Then I'm going to make it smaller, though. And then trim the strings just a wee bit. There. All right. All righty. So now let's put something inside the pocket. Like what? So, and we can add something on here. So we could do a little bit of, that might be kind of silly. How about, oh, I've got some ribbon right here. Let's use this. This is just sitting there saying, use me, use me. Why not? I want a contrasting color, though. So there's yellow. There's purple and white. Ooh, that would be pretty. All right, I'm definitely going to do that. Ooh, maybe that green on the yellow. That's pretty. Or that pink. I think I might like the pink better. Okay, I'm definitely going to do this, though. So this is just going to wrap around. So I need some of those dots. Where are those dots? These things work so good. All right, and I'm looking up in the light, holding it up to the light so I can see where it is, where it's centered. All righty, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to put this right along the edge here. Leave that there, and then do the other side. Right along this edge. And we can throw these two pieces away. And then we can take, whoops, the purple. And I can turn it over, and I can look at this. That'll be perfect, okay. All right, I can go ahead and hook this right up. And then bring it around. And press it down here. And then we can trim it. All right. That is so cute. Oh, I like that. Looks like a little present. Okay. Should we use purple on that? That's kind of pretty. I think I want that. Ooh, maybe blue. I think I want the pink on it. That's really pretty. pink or blue? Yellow and blue. Oh, the blue. All right, it's got to be blue. That's pretty, pretty. All righty. So let's go ahead and cut this. Oh yeah, now I need another piece to lay on there. We're gonna put that back out of the garbage. Where's that paper? Right here. And I just knocked over my scoreboard. All right, scoreboard, go back. My scoreboard is under my desk, up against the garbage. All right, the shiny side goes on it. Come on, move down. So that's the shiny side, and that's the dull side. This is shiny, that's dull. I have put this stuff is real finicky, so if I put the wrong side on it, shiny, okay, then it'll just adhere itself to this. All right, I think I did it right. All right, let go. Yep, I did. Yay! All right, so again, we're going to put this on this side and this one on this side. And then remove the back. Remove this off. Very good. We're not going to use that anymore, so now we can throw them away. All right, that blue is going to be gorgeous. That way. All right, and wrap it around. And snip that off. And somebody sweetly shared these ribbons with me. If it was you, I really appreciate it. That looks so pretty. I'm really liking it with the bow too, but we'll see how it looks when it's done, if I want to add the bow on this or not. All right, that is so pretty. Very nice. Now we need some little small items to go in there. So let's look in the purple bag and see, what do we have in here? Do we have anything that's small enough that would fit? Good question. Let's look. Oh, we've got a little kitty cat sticker, and that's stuck onto a board. So if we fussy cut that out, that will definitely fit in there. That would be cute. So that's a little embellishment. And that matches perfect. And he's wearing little blue heart-shaped sunglasses. I'll show you in just a minute. This somebody sent to me also. Sometimes these things are just so cute when they're shared with me, and I want to hang on to them forever. And then it's like, no, they're just things to use. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? It's so cute. So there, we can slide the kitty cat in there. That's adorable. All right, maybe something else. That would be kind of big, but that would fit in behind. It would stick out. Nope, I'm not liking that. Okay. Too big. What are those? Oh, these are actual little stickers. Those are adorable. That's cute. You know what? Let's cut this. Little hummingbird stickers. There. Those were part from a label maker thing. Or should I put it in that one? That's got just a little bit of purple on it. I'm going to just put it in this one for now. Okay. That's cute. And we've got that little butterfly in there. What else is in there? That's too big. What else is in here? We've got a bunch of little stuff. There's a bird. That's cute. Make them flying out. Some praying hands. Oh, that's got a foamy thing on the back side, though. The only thing with this being so small is gotta find some little things to go in there. There's half a circle that would fit, probably. A snail sticker. That is so funny. That is funny. Take the bird out. Put the snail sticker in there instead. Oh yeah, that fits better. That is so cute. And we could do half a circle, or what is this? Oh, that's another bird. Oh, a tulip. Aw, a tulip topper. That's cute. All right, I'm going to do that. That is adorable. And then it needs 3 little blings right on the front. That'll be cute. Okay, and this is blue and yellow, so let's... Oh, that's pretty. Do I want that instead? No, I like the tulip in there. Okay, let's pull out the blue. And we'll put these items back in here. And again, these are just items that when I'm done cleaning for the day and I'm cleaning my desk off, then I pick all this stuff up just like this and throw them in these zippy bags, whatever colors they have the most color on, then I put them in my color bags. And that's where I'm getting the supplies. All right, purple, okay, blue. Blue and or yellow. I've got tons of blue stuff in here. What's that? More stickers. Oh. Those ones are even more. They have a lot more blue on them. That might look better. Yep. All right, that's going in there. That's fun. Okay. And these should be in with the green. So let me put that in the green bag right now. All right. Oops, and I just found there's a little dragonfly sticker. I could do a dragonfly sticker. That's blue. All right, but I don't want all stickers. Let's see what else is in here. We got all kinds of stuff. Anything else real small? Oh, I've got a ticket. There's a hat. Another little tag. Another tag that I've made. Oh, there's a ticket. A coupon. That's cute. I like that. And then we've got a... That's fun, especially if I cut that down a little bit smaller. That would be adorable. So do I want this? Or... That's kind of pretty too. I like that better idea. Put that that way. Nope, that's kind of big. I think that's too wide. You can't see the back of it. All right, but I'm thinking maybe this, or I can cut that down shorter if I need to fit in there. Oh, this is fun finding little dinky tiny things. What else is down in here? Oh, there's a flower. Pretty little piece of lacy paper. That's pretty. Then you can't really see the back of it. But that is pretty together. Blue. Oh, a little heart. I like that better. Maybe it's because of the ticket. Maybe the ticket's too big. A pocket. That's adorable. All right, now I've got to make a decision. I like that in there. A little heart. And I love the pocket. We could do that one or this one. Or even a little tab. I think the pocket, though. Maybe an all blue one? Nope, let's try this. But turn that upside down. Like that. All right, good. Let's do that. That's fun. Oh, this is fun. And see, and then these can go on either the front of a card or on the inside. Or if you make a pocket card, you can stick it inside that pocket. You can put these in a journal and a scrapbook. You can do all kinds of stuff. I want to add one of those to it. That's got a little purple on it. That's silver. No, then that's going to be an onion. I like to do odd numbers. All right, besides, we don't need too much in there. Blue, let's see. All righty, so that's done. Now I just need some bling to put on it, on this little strip here. That's cute. There's blue. Purple. Oh yeah, that'll be perfect. And I am liking that, the little bow on there. I think I am going to add a bow to this because I like the way that pops up and over. That's really cute. So that made my decision for me. All right. Alrighty, and you can either leave it long or tie it in a bow. Let's look and see what I prefer. That is really cute, and then this behind, like that. That is adorable. Nope, I think I like the bow. Alrighty, we're gonna tie it in a bow then. I'm thinking tie it in a knot, tie it in a bow. How does that song go? You can throw it over your shoulder like a continental soldier. Do your ears hang low? That's what it is. Do your ears hang low? Do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow? You know that song? Can you throw them over your shoulder like a continental soldier? Do your ears hang low? That's fun. All right, there. We'll put that back there and put these adorable. That is so fun. All these little dinky, tiny little fun things. I love that. All right, let's go ahead and add some bling. And I think I want a big bling in the middle and then two little ones. Why not? Let's do that. Let's do a big one. That's even pretty just like that, but I definitely want two little ones on either side. 1 and 2. That is cute. All right, let's do that to the other one. We need a row of 3, and I'm going to do dark ones. Voila. Those are so pretty. I like those. All right. I will hold it up in just a minute so you can see. Alrighty, so here's the purple one, and here's the blue and yellow one. Aren't they fun? And then I'll pull this stuff out so you can see. Here's the 3 little items in this one. That is so adorable. There's a kitty cat, and a tulip, and a sticker of a snail. Aren't they fun? All right, so let's go ahead and put those in there. Put those back in that little pocket. Then pull them over to the side a little, like so. All right, then let's look in this one. We've got 3 little items. And that was a cloth sticker that somebody sent me when I first started this YouTube channel. And there's a fun little pocket that I made and 2 little address label stickers. That is so cute. Okay, so we want that in the back. This over here and this over there. That is fun. So I hope you like this idea and you'll give it a try. And until we meet again, happy crafting. Bye-bye.